Hi everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel BIM for Construction. So Revit MEP tutorial series we have started, and today we will discuss about the basics of Revit family. And in this tutorial we are going to explain you each and everything which is related to the Revit family, and hope after this series you will be expert in the basics tips of Revit families, template and all of these things. So Revit family file .rfa is the extension, and why we use Revit families to create like family for the wall, pumps or any annotation or template title blocks. So for all of these you have to create the families. So let's start with the Revit family, and let me show you some example how the families we have placed in our architectural model. As you can see here, these all are the Revit families. The fridge or our door and our beds, these all are our Revit families, as you can see here. And in the left hand side properties, you will found when you drop down, you will found that there are so many families which is loaded in our current model. Also for a particular families, there are different type families also available there. So like a door is a family, and in door we have different sizes like 500 into 1000, 500 into 1500 something. So these are the different type families for a particular family of door. So let's start. You will go to new, and you have to select a template in which you are going to make your family. So there are the template which will differ according to the application you are going to use your family, like it will be floor mounted or ceiling mounted or wall mounted, or there are different template also available for metric and imperial. So as per your inch or mm dimension, you can choose the template for the metric and imperial also. And that's how you can edit the family by double clicking any family from your model, or there's an option available above. If you select any family like fridge you have selected, so you can go to a family editor by double clicking on that fridge. So there are three types of families mostly used in Revit. One is system families. As you can see, duct, cable tray, pipes, conduits, these all are system families, means these are inbuilt in Revit. That's why they are called as the system families. So we can't modify the properties of these families. These are already comes with the Revit software, and as you can see here in systems you can find them. So mostly these are the running services, running MEP services, and also in architecture you will find the wall, roof, ceiling, floors. These are the system families for architecture. Second is our loadable families, which we load in our Revit from exterior. We can load these families in insert. You will find load families, and from your system you can load directly new families into your project. Like here you can see plant. There is a family of plant, stairs, which I load from my folder, desktop folder, to in my current Revit project. So you can create those families, and also there are some website from where you can download these families for free. Like BIM Object is one of that major software platform which is free, and mostly all families will be available here. Simply you have to download, then you have to go to insert, load families, and you have to go to the location where your family is download. Simply select and open. After that you have to place in your Revit wherever you want to place. So in right side project browser you can also search for the same name. You have load your families, and you will also found here. So again from here you can drag and drop every at any location you want. As you can see here, I have downloaded one family of plant pot from the BIM Object, and here it is placed. Also, if you don't want to go with insert load family, you can also directly drag and drop from your downloaded folder to the Revit. Drag and drop also insert the family. So 2 we have discussed system families and the loadable families. So for the loadable families we have downloaded, and if you want to create from scratch, you have to select the template. Here you can create your own family and you can save this family, and again for different project you can load from that your location where you have saved those families. So it will also save the time if you have multiple projects running and those families required in every project. Third one is our in place families. Like system we have discussed, loadable families we have discussed. In place family we directly model in our current Revit project without going to family through the new step. Like for creating new family, loadable families, we have to go to file, then we have to select the Revit template. This all process will done. But for the in place families, directly in the model we will create in place families. But the drawback is that we are not able to save this family in our local folder. So this is the drawback of in place families. That's why mostly people create the families through the family template and save those family in their folder. Also, if you want to edit this family, you will edit directly here, but in our loadable families we have to double click and we will go into the family editor again. So this is also the difference. The in place family will edit in the same your project. So majorly we create family through the family template and we save. We avoid using the in place families in project because the loadable families we can save, we can edit, and it is in very organized way to use those families. That's why they are more preferable. So these are the basic our 3 families: system families, in place families, and loadable families. So what is our next is family types. So if you see that if you have placed a door, so you will if you select the door, you will found that the properties browser there are many types available for a single door family. So this is we called as a family types. Let me explain you in detail. So for the family I have selected new and I have selected the template. Then the interface, as you see, you will found 2 reference plane here. One is left, right, and one is front, back. So these 2 reference planes by default you will found in the Revit user interface. After selecting the template you want to create your family. So these are the notes you can take for your family creation. What are the basic steps? Notes you can also maintain. So basically 5 types you will have to, like extrusion, blend, revolve, sweep, circle, blend, and the 6th one is the void form, which will create the void in your drawn geometry, and we will explain each one of them in this tutorial. So first we will start with the extrusion. So with the help of extrusion, how we can create the family? Click extrusion tab, create, then you have to draw a geometry and then click on the finish. In this you will have you will also create the parameters like length, width, height, and you can control those parameters. And the geometry will also change as per the parameter values. For detail, we have also started the Revit Family series. You can check in our playlist. For individual tool, we have explained in very in a very detailed way. So as you can see here, by extrusion, we have created this box geometry. And here in right side, you will found the floor plans. Like floor plan will show you the top of the geometry. Then the elevation, you can see the back, front, left, right. So in elevation view you will able to change the height or depth, and in the top view you are able to change the length or width of that geometry. So in right side you will form those things. Also 3D view is available there. So in 3D view you will rotate your family. You can easily check your family. So by the help of extrusion tool you can create such families. You have to simply go to create, then you have to select the model geometry, like you want to create a rectangle or ellipse or circle, or you want to create a geometry through arc, you can select. Second is blend. In blend, like in extrusion, we have created one rectangle geometry, and that geometry will be extruded and our 3D model will create. But if you want to create a 3D model with the help of two geometries, like your base is rectangular and your top is square or circle, you can create through blend. This will be available only through blend. Like in extrusion, only rectangle and only one option is there and you have to click. So this is the extrusion. But in blend you will have the two option, like go to create, I will select blend, then in top you will able to see here it is edit top. So after this edit base, means there will be two base options we have available, and we will create two different geometries for different, like for top another, for the base another, and after that if we tick mark, then the Revit will create geometry from both of the shapes. So like this families you can create through blend tool. And again, if you want to edit, you can choose what you want to edit, like edit base, edit top, or edit vertices. So again I have changed the top, and let's see. So this is how your family is. So with the help of blend you can create such families also. Third one is our revolve. So in this what happen, we will define an axis around which we will create a geometry, and that geometry will rotate around that whole axis, or whatever the angle you have decided, like rotate this geometry around this axis 270 degree, 90 degree or 360 degree. Based on those input the families will be created. Let's see how it will work. As you can see in the image, we are going to simply create this also in our model. So around this axis, that geometry we have created in the left side will rotate as per the angle we have decided. So it is not compulsory that 360 degree revolution is will take, or at any angle you can choose. So first we have prepared the axis line, then we will create a geometry with the boundary line. First you have to select one boundary line. So two options will be available there, one for the boundary line through which we will create our geometry, another one in axis line around which our geometry will revolve. So simply I have created a simple geometry, then tick finish, and as you can see the geometry is revolved around that axis. So this is the use of revolve tool. So you have to identify what tool will help in creation of your families. This you have to identify, like extrusion, revolve, blend, sub blend, which tool will help in creating your requirement of the family. Next is our sweep. In this we define a path, and around that path our family will be created. So in this, first we have to specify a path, then we have to sketch a profile, and that profile will travel along the whole path and a 3D model will be created. Let's see how it works. Go to create again, then sweep. Here first we will sketch a path, and for sketching path there are many geometry options available, like arc, ellipse, spline. As per your requirement you can create a path. Let's create a spline path using the spline from the above geometry. Then click. After creating path, we will go to the 3D view. Here you can see one dot is available in the middle of the path. Then you have to go to sketch path, edit profile. Now we will draw profile, any profile you want, like ellipse, circle, pentagon or rectangle from the intersection of these two lines. After that we will click on the finish and our model will be complete. So this is how a geometry will travel a full path around that spline, and a 3D geometry will be created. Again, if you want to edit, just double click on it, change. If you want to change the profile, delete it and draw the another profile as per your requirement, and right click on it, and again your model will updated as per the chosen profile. So this is how sweep works. Next is swept blend. Like extrusion and the difference between the blend, there is the same difference between the sweep and swept blend. In sweep we can only choose one profile, like a circle, rectangular or whatever it is. So in swept blend we have option of choosing two profile. Here for the starting you can choose circle, and for the ending you can choose a square, pentagon or ellipse, whatever you want. So same process will be there. First we have to create a path, and you can choose any like a spline, arc or whatever as per your requirement. Then go to 3D view. After that you will, in the above you can see there is a select profile 1, select profile 2. So for creating profile 1, click on the select profile 1, then edit profile, and here you will select or draw the geometry as per your requirement. Click. Then select profile 2, edit profile. Here again we will draw another geometry like rectangular. Or first profile we have created circle. So again click and right click, so like this. So first our starting is circle and ending is pentagon. So here you can see the difference between the sweep and the swept blend command. So this is the basic of extrusion, revolve, sweep blend tools, how you can create the families with the help of this tool. Then there is a sixth tool which is void form. With the help of this you can create void in your families. You have to just click on it, then draw the geometry, and as you can see here, a void of the selected geometry will be created in the existing family. Like pentagon we have drawn through the void form, and here as you can see in extrusion there will be a pentagon void will created. Height you can adjust as per your requirement. So this is the summarize of all the tool that we have used to draw our family. So as per your requirement you have to select which tool you need. Extrusion, revolve, blend, swept blend and sweep. So if you have further any doubts, you can mention your doubts in comment. I will answer. And let's move further for the cut geometry and joint geometry concept. This is also an important concept in the family editor. So as you can see here, we have two profiles that we have created through the blend and the revolve tool. Now if I placed if I place both geometry as an cutting each other, and I want to create another new profile, and in this the intersection their intersection geometry will become one. So this can be done through the join command. And also there is a cut command also available. So people almost many times I see that they confused in cut and join command. So with the help of cut you can't create one form if the both families are intersecting each other. With the join you can create. So where we will use cut geometry is used, like let me explain with you a void form. I have created a void form here. So if in 3D I will go and check, so this Revolve family will be cut by the void form that I have created right now. So but you want that this family will not cut with the help of this void extrusion that I have created. So you will go to the cut option available in the top, and you can uncut by selecting both these profile. Like first you have to select your Revolve family, then you have to select the void form geometry, and the void form is available there but the geometry will not be cut. So this will also use, I will explain further why we will use those cut and join geometry. Let's start with the join first. I have created one extrusion of rectangle and I have created another extrusion of circle. As you can see, both lines are visible easily, so we can see both families are distinguished. But after the join geometry, you have to go on join, select both two, and the family become one. So both families now become one, and you also can see in 3D view it is clearly visible that the family is looking like a one combination. Let me create the families without joining each other, so you can know the difference between both families, how they visible like this. Our second one is the uncut geometry of circle and rectangular, and first one we have used the join command to join both of them. If you want to unjoin again, you have to just use the unjoin command and the geometry's lines will again become unjoined. So this is our join and unjoin command. Now we will discuss about the cut and uncut command, how it is useful. Go to create void form. I will create a void extrusion of a rectangle. Tick and go to 3D view, how it is visible. So as you can see here, both the rectangle and circle geometry that we have created, both are cut with that void form, but I want that only this rectangular geometry will be cut with the void form and the circle geometry will not be cut. Then I can use this cut and uncut command. So this is how it is helpful. Right now the rectangular void form cutting the both rectangular geometry and the circle geometry. If I want that it will cut only the rectangular geometry, not the circle one, then I can use that cut and uncut command. Further, we have the connectors in our families, so we can draw any cable tray, duct, conduit or pipe from our family connectors. So for this we have to create connectors in our Revit family, and after that we will able to draw those MEP services from those connector in our Revit project. So as you can see here, under the connectors you will find all these options available. Simply you have go to create, then you have to select the surface like front, top, left, bottom as per your project requirement, in which surface you want to place that connector. So in the front face I have put the duct connector, and you can then adjust the duct connector parameters like length and height. And simply I have loaded my family in my current project. So as you can see here, after creating the family I have loaded in my project, and you will notice here a draw duct option is available because I have placed the duct connector to that face of the family, and now I can create duct from here. So this is how you can place the pipe connector, cable tray connector, or the conduit connector to your existing families or your new families. Now I will not able to draw duct here because this project I have created through the architectural template, so the fittings are not available there. I'm going to open my mechanical project, a test project with a mechanical template. Let's load this into this new project, and after that here draw duct, and you can see here. So this is how we can draw any MEP services from the connector we have placed in our families. Again, by double clicking you can change any parameters, duct or geometry of your families, and you can load again in your project. So let's place pipe connector to the another face, left hand side of the geometry. After that you will also found that the draw pipe option is available. So this is how you can create the connectors also in your family. I hope this tutorial is beneficial for you. If you like it, so please comment, like, subscribe and share. And let's summarize the whole family series that we have discussed today. So we have discussed about the system, loadable and in-place families, the extension we use, then the basic steps to start with families, the template, the reference plane, user interface. Then we have discussed about all the 6 tools: Extrusion, Blend, Revolve, Shape, Swift Blend, White Forms, and each we have discussed in details what are the steps we need to follow to create families with the help of this tool. So this is how you can proceed with your Revit families in your project and load in your current project. Also you can download from the Chrome. Many websites are available there, the free download available. So this is all about the Revit families, and let's stay tuned for the upcoming new videos and the series. Till now, if you want the Revit family series in detail, I have also uploaded that series. You can find in playlist section. Thank you all.